They were the couple no one could quite figure out. Fiery, famous, always on the edge of something big. But now, Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom have confirmed what fans feared. It's over. Or is it? Because just days after announcing their emotional split, the pair turned up, together, aboard a luxury yacht in the Mediterranean. With their daughter, and Jeff Bezos, and Lauren Sánchez? Yes, you heard that right. This is the surreal post-breakup honeymoon twist no one saw coming. And it's got fans, insiders, and the entire internet asking, what is really going on? Before we dive into this emotional roller coaster, don't forget to subscribe for more celebrity bombshells, real-time drama breakdowns, and the biggest pop culture plot twists. Now, let's unravel the tangled mess of heartbreak, yachts, and billionaires. After months of swirling rumors, cryptic posts, and public tears, the truth finally dropped. Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom are no longer a couple. Their reps released a joint statement confirming they've been shifting their relationship from partners to co-parents. And just like that, a Hollywood power couple became a family in transition. No scandal, no messy drama, just distance. A slow, quiet undoing of a nearly decade-long relationship. They met in 2016. Sparks flew at a Golden Globes after-party. By Valentine's Day 2019, he was down on one knee with a $5 million ring. They welcomed their daughter Daisy in 2020. And for years, it looked like Katy and Orlando had found something rare in Hollywood, lasting love. But now we know that love was quietly unraveling behind the scenes. Insiders say the relationship had been tense for months. They'd been living apart since Katy's Lifetime's tour began in April. And behind the glamorous red carpets, something darker was brewing. Katy, emotional on stage, breaking down in tears mid-performance, holding her hands in a heart shape and thanking Australia for always being there. Orlando, posting cryptic quotes about loneliness and emotional darkness, quoting Carl Jung, writing about shadows and sorrow. Fans pieced it together, but the confirmation hit harder than anyone expected. And just when we thought we'd seen it all, they boarded that yacht, the newly separated couple, smiling, laughing, on a boat in Italy. Not just any boat. This was a luxury cruiser filled with the rich, the famous, and the newlyweds. Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sánchez, fresh from their $50 million wedding in Venice. And here come Katy, Orlando, and little Daisy, crashing what many are calling the unofficial honeymoon. Cameras flashed, photos spread, and fans were stunned. What were they doing there? Hadn't they just broken up? Was this a farewell vacation? Or something more complicated? Katy hadn't been at the wedding. She was touring in Australia. Orlando, meanwhile, arrived solo and was seen everywhere. Hanging out with Tom Brady, chatting with Sydney Sweeney, even cozying up to Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriend, Vittoria Ceretti. To some, he looked like a man enjoying single life. But then, just days later, there he was, back with Katy and their daughter, smiling, embracing, acting like a family. Fans couldn't keep up. Was it a breakup? Was it a break? Was it all a misunderstanding? The media scrambled to explain. One source insisted, they've split but it's amicable. Another said, they're just focusing on co-parenting. But the visuals told a different story. Romantic walks through Amalfi, playful moments on deck, tender scenes between Katy and Daisy, and then Katy in that black bikini, looking radiant, relaxed, almost happy. It was emotional whiplash. Behind the scenes, the breakup wasn't sudden. Sources say it had been coming for a long time. Katy's career was under pressure. Her latest album, 143, flopped. Tour reviews were mixed. Her departure from American Idol left fans confused. And her controversial trip to space with Bezos? Another PR misfire. All of it built tension. And Orlando, juggling work, parenting, and his own emotional battles, wasn't immune. So what was the final breaking point? Insiders hint at stress, frustration, and missed connections. They hadn't been able to sit down and fix things, one source claimed. And when Orlando decided to attend the Bezos wedding without Katy, the cracks became impossible to ignore. By the time the public got wind of it, the split was already sealed. But instead of going their separate ways, they chose the boat. Together. The statement was clear. They'll continue to be seen as a family. For Daisy. And maybe, for each other. Because despite the breakup, despite the sadness, they're not hiding, they're not fighting, they're showing up as co-parents, as friends, as something more complex than exes. But the story doesn't end here. Because if you think this is the last twist in the Katy and Orlando saga, think again. Will they reunite? Will new romances spark? And what about those rumors from the yacht? The glances, the mystery guests, the quiet conversations. We're watching, and we'll be the first to break it down for you. So make sure you hit subscribe, because the next celebrity shock might be just around the corner. And trust us, it's going to be big.